Let's do it. Screw it, right? Yeah, we do outspeed. We knock it out. Yeah. I was fairly certain that we'd still outspeed it there, so that's a good win. Alright, let's do this. We're going to do some VGC rank battles, obviously. I wonder what my decay is, because I haven't played since I got Master Ball, so I'm guessing around 4K. The decay is wild in this game. Like, if you don't play regularly, you're just decaying non-stop. Let's see. Yeah, see, we're right around 4K. What do I want to use? What team do we want to use today? Team 1 or Team 2? Kyogre or Calyrex? Which team? I'm leaning more toward Kyogre. I'm just really digging this Ludicolo. I think I'm gonna rock the Ludicolo. Because it's such a goofy Pokemon, but it's so good when paired with Kyogre. Wow, this guy's ranked really high. Alright, they are also running Kyogre. So, how do I want to approach this? Honestly, I'm kind of digging a Whimsicott Ludicolo lead. I'm really kind of a fan of the Whimsicott Ludicolo lead. And then I'm thinking in the back, I kind of want Metagross and Incineroar. That's looking good to me, just because I'm trying to think. They'll probably lead Kyogre in Whimsicott, honestly. And I need Incineroar for Kartana, obviously. My Metagross is really good into other Metagross, and my Metagross will cover the Zapdos option as well as the Incineroar option. The good part is Incineroar will likely activate my weakness policy for me, so if I can preserve my Dynamax for Metagross, we're shaping up to be in good shape. Where do I want to lead Metagross? That's another good question. I think I kind of want to lead Metagross. Put Ludicolo in the back. I think that looks pretty good, honestly. Alright, let's see. This person's ranked really high, so they're like 900th. So we'll see what happens. I'm just curious what they lead. If they lead Whimsicott Zapdos, oh, beautiful. That's kind of fantastic, honestly. Because if they go for a Heat Wave here, that's really, really good. I'm kind of hoping to see a Heat Wave out of them. We're going to go for a Tailwind. And do I just want to go for a Rock Slide here and break the Sash? Because if they go for Heat Wave, they hit both Pokemon. And that'll activate my policy. How strong is the Zapdos? Do I think I can take the hit comfortably? Because if I can take the hit comfortably, then I don't know if I want to take this hit comfortably. Because it's likely Life Orb, so I honestly don't hate the play of just going straight into a Dynamax Rockfall. Let's do it. We'll Dynamax right off bat. We got Tailwind up, so. They withdraw. What do they throw out? Their own Metagross. Okay. Now all we really have to do in this situation is just, we just have to play around their weakness policy, because they're likely Dynamaxing next turn. And with any luck, we still do a fair chunk of damage here to their Metagross. So what are they doing? Because their Whimsicott didn't activate Tailwind. What's the Whimsicott? Trick Room. Really? I was not expecting the Trick Room. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty neat. Because now we're in a weird spot where, like, we kind of gotta play really careful. So I think what I want to do here is swap into Ensign and go for a knockout on Whimsicott, maybe. Well, let's think. Okay, because they're likely going to activate my weakness policy here with their Metagross. So if I go for an attack into Metagross, do I want to go for the Max Quake? Because I feel like they Dynamax here and definitely go for a knockout. So I'm gonna go for it. This could be a really bad play if they went into Whimsicott. But I'm expecting them to... maybe they did go into Whimsicott. I don't know. Maybe it would have been safer to just knock out their Whimsicott. Because here comes a Dynamax. I'm just hoping that they go into my Metagross. That's the hope, is that they go into my Metagross and that Helping Hand. So they're definitely attacking into my Metagross, right? Yeah, Max Quake into Metagross. They activate my policy. Do I survive this hit? Oh no! They what? You Max Quake into Whimsicott? That seems like such a weird play. So now I'm in a really bad way. Because now they got policy activated. I'm assuming it's policy. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Yep, there it is. Oh, yeah, that puts us in a really bad way. Because I was fully expecting the Max Quake into... I wasn't expecting it into Whimsicott. That's just the thing. We'll go Ludicolo here. I just don't know. We definitely lost. I don't think there's a way to recover, honestly. We Ice Beam here and Protect. Because I don't think I survived a hit. I really don't. We could try and burn it if we scald it. That would be very beneficial. Honestly, we lost. I don't think there is a possibility of bringing this back because I was not expecting the Trick Room first off. Trick Room kind of screwed me. And then after that, the weird Max Quake into... Okay, yeah, they're knocking something out this turn. That's my Metagross for sure. Do I hold on? No. Okay, we just give him the game after this because, God, that was atrocious. It was a really cool setup. I liked their play. Like, the Trick Room was so bizarre to me. So it's a really cool setup. I just was not ready for it. So I'm assuming that I want to look at the team after. Do we burn it? No, we don't. Okay. I was going to say if we burn it, there might be a small glimmer of hope. But... so now we just give him the game, and then we go to the next one, because that was just... This was atrocious. So maybe I should have just taunted. Turn 1, taunt the Whimsicott. Probably was a better play than setting up my own Tailwind. I'm guessing, I want to look. I'm guessing it's Trick Room Tailwind on that Whimsicott. I want to look at it, if they allow me to look at their team. Let's see. Nope, they won't let me look at it. I'm pretty sure it's Tailwind Trick Room, so that way they could go either way. Because, I mean, if they go with Zapdos, you want Tailwind. But, I mean, switching into Metagross and activating Trick Room, really good first turn. I just should have gone for the Taunt instead. Because I could have Taunted and then Tailwinded next turn. That would have been in much better shape. Live and learn, I suppose. Alright, what are we working with here? Very similar team. I think we want our Whimsicott. And we want Metagross. I think that looks good. I don't know. Because the tricky part with this team, I don't know what that Dragapult's for. I wonder if it's just a breaking swipe Dragapult, like a screen setter. That would make sense. Just thinking here. I don't hate Kyogre lead here. The only thing is that Lecky. The Lecky's the one that's really causing problems for that lead. Ludicolo. I think I need Ludicolo. And maybe Kyogre in the back. I think that has to be my play. Let's see. First game with my team was a win. Nice. What tier are you? Let's see what we got here. So they got their own Whimsicott. So this is a pretty strong lead here. Oh, you started today. Nice. Good luck on the ladder. I'm really okay with this lead. I think we just, off of just learning from the last game, we go ahead and haunt the Whimsicott and go for a Iron Head into the Lele. Oh, they don't rotate their Lele. Oh, Psychic Terrain. Duh. What's it use Psychic on? My Whimsicott? But I knock out their Lele turn 1. So I made it oopsie, but I still am holding on to my Whimsicott because of my Sash. So I can still set my own Tailwind and be in pretty good shape. Kyogre comes out. See, this is actually really, really good, okay? Because I can now set my own Tailwind and protect this turn to save myself from the, whatever Kyogre's about to do. I'm assuming it's a Water Spout. It gives me a free switch in on Ludicolo, and I'll definitely outspeed. Yep, free switch in for Ludicolo, and now they get very scared. Bring in my Ludicolo here. The only thing is if they Dynamax, that could be... But most people don't want to Dynamax because you lose that... You lose your ability to really put in work on Water Spout. Now we target into the Whimsicott here. I feel that's a very safe play. We go for our Dynamax. Let's see if they decide to follow up with a Dynamax. I don't foresee it. And if they don't go for the Dynamax, we're just in a really, really strong spot. They fake tears. And we outspeed. So we knock out Kyogre and we get a huge hit on Whimsicott. That puts us in a really, really good place. Now we just see if that Whimsicott's sashed or if it's eject button. It is sashed. Okay. That is a-okay with me. Now it just depends what their last Pokemon is. We'll have to wait and see about that. What do they send out here? Lecky? Okay. Okay. We just go for a Geyser into Lecky and Stomping... actually, you know what we'll do? Rock Slide here. Just so I guarantee the knockout. They're going to go for the Dynamax. Do I outspeed the Lecky with my Tailwind and my Swiss Swim is the question. I think we take a hit from it very easily this turn. They fake tears me. Ooh, I don't know if I take the hit then. That's a good play. Max Lightning into Ludicolo. Do I take the hit? Yikes, that's not good. Okay. We just need to hit our Rock Slide here. Their Tailwind did peter out though, so do I outspeed the Lecky with that? That's the question. Oh man, do I outspeed it? Because I don't want to risk losing Kyogre here, but if I outspeed, it just depends on the spread, really. Do I go for the Water Spout? Let's do it. Screw it, right? Yeah, we do outspeed, so we knock it out. Yeah, I was fairly certain that we'd still outspeed it there, so that's a good win. That was a good play on their part, using the fake tears. I didn't even consider the fake tears, because I could have just max guarded there with Ludicolo, preserve Ludicolo for another turn. Their Tailwind would have petered out, and I definitely outspeed under those conditions with Ludicolo. It just worked out in our favor, though, that we outsped. Yeah, it was a lot of oopsies in that battle for sure. With the Psychic Terrain and the Taunt. That was a silly mistake on my end, but, you know, we still pulled that one out. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so they got Porygon. Lightly concerning. See, they have Porygon, but I honestly am just pretty content doing this. Because if I lead this, and they do lead Regieleki, all I do is protect Kyogre, and I just max Geyser into Lecky, and it's gone turn 1. So, I like that, and then I also like Incin. Okay, I like Incin here, but I also don't like Incin here because of the Groudon. Because this is definitely a solar power team. And it looks like they have a Trick Room option. Okay, here's the real question. Is it better to lead Landorus Whimsicott? Because Landorus kind of bodies everything on this team. And then bring Incin in the back. And Kyogre, right? Is that... Or Ludicolo. Ludicolo might be a better bring in the back. They do have... I think Kyogre is the better bring. I think that's the play. Is that the play? Because Landorus kind of handles everything on this team pretty easily. The only thing it doesn't handle super easy is the Celesteela. So let's see what they lead. So I'm immediately okay with this. So, honestly, if we just go for the Tailwind, and then the Max Airstream, I feel pretty solid about that. I think that's a pretty good... Yes, okay, so they pull that. What do they send out? Porygon. So they're going for a Trick Room now, which is fine, because all we have to do is Taunt next turn. They also go for the Dynamax. My guess is they're going for a Max Ooze, maybe in the Whimsicott? I feel like that'd be silly to go for a Max Ooze, though. They're probably just Dynamaxing to preserve their, to preserve a hit. Maybe Max Guard here. I doubt they're going for an attack. Let's see. I'm curious what the item is on Venusaur, because I don't think most people use a weakness policy on it, but it would be very interesting to see it. All we gotta do here. Now, that Porygon could be Mental Herb, but I doubt it. I feel like that's very stupid to run a Porygon and Mental Herb it. D-Max Vine Lash. We take 0 freaking damage from that. That's more for the DOT and to break my Sash, I'm assuming. That still did a huge chunk of damage to it. They're definitely going to have to Max Guard next turn if they don't want me to knock them out. There's the Vine Lash. We just go for the Taunt here on Porygon, and we're in pretty good shape. Have a good one, Gengar. Yeah, they go for the Max Guard, that's fine. Because now they can't Trick Room, no problem. They might just go for an Ice Beam and a Whimsicott. Yep, can't Trick Room. Boom. So now we just very easily double into... Actually, we'll do a Moonblast because I'm fairly positive I can knock out this Venusaur right here. Just get a little chip on whatever they decide to rotate in for Porygon. Oh, so they don't rotate Porygon. That's nice. You get some nice little chunk here on Porygon. That did pretty good damage, really. And lowered the special attack. Big hit coming in here on Venusaur, and now their Dynamax is over, so I don't got to worry about that at all. Super nice. Yeah, Landorus was definitely the lead here. The only thing we have to worry about for Landorus is a possible Meteor Beam if they decided to bring Celesteela, but I feel like with the Groudon, they decided to bring Charizard. That's my theory. What do they bring out? There is the Celesteela. Okay. So now the question becomes how I want to proceed from here. What Pokemon did I bring? I want to fly onto Porygon, honestly. And I think a flying a Moonblast is pretty good here. Use Wide Guard, so they're expecting the rock. Perfect. A crit. Yeah, they were expecting the Rock Slide here. Sorry about it. Now they're probably going to be trying to stop the, well, they're probably going to try and set Trick Room again, so all we got to do is go for another taunt. No biggie. We may lose Whimsicott in the process, but I'm not really worried about it if they can't set up their Trick Room. Air Slash into Whimsicott. That's going to knock me down to Sash level. Ark, how we doing? Did they try to set Trick Room? They had to have. I think we pretty safely just go for a Tailwind here. Never changed the stream title, I'm realizing. We're not hunting the Cheeto Bird anymore. Doing eh. Why are you doing eh? There's Tailwind up. Ranked double battles with Ludi Olo. There we're gonna lose Whimsicott, but we did get our Tailwind back up, which is fine. Foul play, that shouldn't do much, I don't imagine. Yeah, we hold on for another turn. Bring out Ensign here. Dad has a bad back and don't want anything bad to happen. What do you mean by bad back? Like, just threw it out, has pain, possible surgery. We'll just fake out here. There's a knockout on the Porygon. I'm surprised they didn't try to rotate that. Very surprised. Something's happened to it. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's okay. I think we pretty safely here go for a Flare Blitz and just sacrifice our Ensign. Oh, they protect. Okay, so they're definitely going for like a probably Rock Slide, I'd imagine. We should be able to eat that up on Ensign though. Oh, Precipice Blades. I didn't even think about that. Do we eat that up? It's gonna hurt. No, we don't. Okay. That's honestly... I'm not mad at that. Because now we just bring in Kyogre and we Water Spout because we're faster. With the Tailwind up. But yeah, I hope everything's okay. Arc. But yeah, now we just get the Water Spout out and we do big damage and there's nothing they can really do about it. They might protect Groudon. They go for a Wide Guard. Oh yeah, they do have Wide Guard. That's a good play. That's a really good play. I didn't even think about it. That sucks. Good play. Thunder Punch. Ouch. Now the question becomes, are we still faster? Because I just threw by not knocking out Kyogre or Groudon there. Oh, I'm dumb. I think we're kind of screwed now. I'm not doing too bad. I'm doing alright. They use wide guard again. That can be used every turn? Are you kidding me? That seems really OP. Am I faster than the Groudon? I am. Okay. That's huge. That might have just won us the game. Because they wide guarded again. I don't think I deserved the win there because I'm a dummy and didn't remember wide guard. But that's really, really big. So now we just have to pretty much hope we are faster than Celesteela. Or we flinch it with Rock Slide. It's got to be one of the two. Oh, it's got a berry. Nope, we don't. What's it got? Leech Seed? Okay, weird. That's really weird. Because now we just do this exact same thing. I mean, maybe they're just trying to wait out. They're going to protect. They're going to wither me down again. It's a really weird thing they're doing here. Because they're going to get Kyogre really low. But we should still come out on top. Because we just go ahead and Thunder again. We do the exact same play. Oh, they went for the double protect. That would have been really smart had it landed. That would have been really good if it landed. That was good. Okay, I understand their thought process there because they could definitely likely handle the Landorus unless I crit. So that was a good play. It's just that's a really big gamble. But I definitely didn't deserve that win by any means, just because of the way, the dumb play I made of the Water Spout, knowing that Celesteela had Wide Guard. That just wasn't very bright.